Hello, this is Frank Honigsetter, and we're here at the Liberty Coach showroom in Stuart, Florida. I'm going to do a walk around here on a 2011 Liberty H345 double slide, stock number 5277A. I'm going to start out down here in the bays. We believe our bay systems have to be the same quality as our interior systems for sure. Our bays are completely finished. The walls are insulated. They're then carpeted. This gives a very quiet and comfortable experience for the owner, not only driving, but while you're parked. This first bay is going to be completely pass-through. Above, we have drawers that hang from the ceiling. These drawers are covered by a drop-down laminated carbon fiber panel. Drawers behind here. We also have an outlet in this bay for being able to charge cordless screw guns, vacuums, what have you. In here we have what's now amounted to a tool drawer, as opposed to having to carry around a toolbox in the bay. A lot of our customers have found this to be pretty adequate for spare parts and small tools and supplies, thus keeping a lot of the bays empty or available for more storage. We have here the slide-out tray system that Liberty Coach manufactures. It's very low profile. In fact, it's the lowest profile in the industry. This gives us the ability to have more height in the bay for storage, for say, totes and bicycles, what have you. The system is manual and pretty effortless to bring in and out, although obviously there's not much on here, but the effort to do that would be about the same. As you can see, we have a stainless steel cap polished on the end of our slide-out tray system. This is a way for us to dress the system up. We also do stainless steel trim around the periphery of the bays as well. This gives a very high quality appearance to a coach of this magnitude. Second bay on the passenger side, we've got about 30% the storage capacity here. Behind the doors are the Maritz Octoplex breaker panels, as well as 2 cruise air units. Above the hanging drawers here, we've got the surround sound processor for the outside entertainment center, and also we have the manual controls for the Zip-D awnings. Should the battery go down on the remote control for the awnings, you always have the ability to run things in manually. We do a lot of redundancy. We also have a set of hanging drawers here behind the panel, similar to the first bay. Right here we've got the slide-out TV system. It's a 46-inch Samsung unit. This is on a pull-out swivel mechanism that is made by Liberty Coach. Every aspect, the mounting plates, the swivel system, all of it is manufactured by Liberty Coach. We also have a sound bar below, as well as a subwoofer inside to be able to give you very crisp, very loud, if you desire, sound from any source. Here in the third bay on the passenger side, we've got the entertainment cabinet, if you will, the refrigerator. We have storage drawers. We have a spot for the Kenyon grill, which would need to be removed to be able to use. We have more drawer space located here. and drawer below, as well as a Crestron remote control system for operating the awnings, the lighting, and TV systems outside the coach as well, and also inside. Fourth bay here is going to be the over-the-road bus air conditioning system. Our double slide coaches, pretty much 95% of them have over-the-road bus air. This is 150,000 BTU of heat and 10 ton of air conditioning while going down the road. It's run by a very large compressor on the engine, which is the same system you'd find on a seated coach. You have the ability to fuel the coach on the passenger side as well as on the driver's side. Our water bay, right here we've got tank monitoring systems, which we have on both sides of the coach, as well as switches to be able to dump the fresh water and dump the holding tank. You can dump the holding tank on a Liberty coach on both sides, port or starboard. There's a 20-gallon water heater. You've got a reverse osmosis filtration system, and you have an air dump valve to be able to dump the water out of the coach if necessary. We have a stainless steel fresh water tank and an aluminum holding tank. The stainless steel fresh water tank is going to be approximately 180 gallons. The quality of the water that's in a stainless steel tank is going to be much better than what you would find in plastic or fiberglass. The water heater is heated once again electrically. It's also heated by a heat exchanger from the main engine, and it also gets heat from the hot water boiler system, which heats the interior of the coach. Since it heats the main engine all the time, you would get hot water from that circulating to the water heater. We have a shore power hookup here on the passenger side. If it's more convenient for you, you can hook up shore power here. Again, you can dump the fresh water on this side of the coach. You can hook fresh water up to this side of the coach, and you can also dump from this side of the coach as well. So we give the convenience of being able to do it on either side of the coach. This would be the Prevost electric bay for their engine starting batteries, as well as the rear junction panel. This is just after the tag axle bay. The right side here, rear engine compartment, we have the storage container, stainless steel storage box that we manufacture. Store belts, hoses. The jack for the coach is located in here now. We have a 30 amp 220 hookup for a trailer. If you want to hook up your trailer that you're towing while you're parked for air conditioning or charging batteries or whatever, you can do that from here. This is the Liberty Coach stainless steel polished belt guard. We manufacture this to be able to keep everything clean looking in the back, to cover up the belts. We also have our large stainless steel mud flap weight and the covers for the trailer power and the docking lights as well. We have the louvers that are stainless steel that we've put on the coaches for quite a long time back here on the radiator door to be able to keep the paint from being chipped by rocks and gravel, what have you, coming down the road. It tends to keep things a lot cleaner and a lot dressier. We have shore power hookup on this side of the coach, as well as the cable TV and phone. You do have a 75-foot electric cord reel, but we've always had the ability to hook the coach up in multiple positions just to have the ability for more convenience for you. We have the stainless steel fresh water tank there on the left, polished, and on the right we have a stainless steel cover for the holding tank, which is polished there on the right. We have a gray water bypass that's air operated, and then also the dump valve, air dump valve for the driver's side of the coach. Everybody always gets pretty amazed by the polished copper that we have. It's all lacquer coated. This coach essentially is 10 years old, and you can see that it's weathered pretty well. To the left, we have the radiator for the generator. We have always split the radiator of the generator away from the generator so that we can run the system at a much higher temperature outside and still be able to maintain 180 degrees on the generator so that you can keep air conditioning and whatever else running in the coach at really high temperatures. Above is going to be our sewer hose location. Sewer hose is located here. You have a 14-foot main unit as well as a 17-foot extension. This fourth bay is going to be for the over-the-road air. This is going to be the evaporator compartment. Third bay here is going to be the generator. This is a 20 kW Kohler generator. It's mounted on a roll-out tray and on airbags. All the airbags are positioned such that they can be controlled by one central regulator, kept at 14 pounds. It keeps the generator isolated so that it is the quietest and most vibration-free installation in the industry. Second bay here on the driver's side, we've got the cover for the 2 cruise air units, 2 of the 4 units. We also have a buddy plug down here on the left so that you can hook up a neighbor if necessary and run off your generator. And then we have fuses and breakers all isolated in one area, so you're not having to hunt all over the coach to figure out how to reset a system. It's all done in one location. And then we have the driver's side of the open bay. We also have the chairs for the Zip-D awning chairs mounted on the back side of the first and second bay here and on the passenger side of the coach. Here we have the Prevost Service Center door, and behind the front bumper we have 2 cruise air units. We also have the Liberty Coach decor that we add to the front of the coach prior to the coach being painted.